Hey guys, you're watching the one and only. My name is AJ, and we're back on Useful Redstone. This is episode 3 of Useful Redstone, a series where I'm going to go through and teach you some useful ways to use redstone, because I was once the sort of person that would go down into a cave and mine up the iron and the diamonds and everything like that. I'd mine up the redstone, bring it up to the surface, stick it in a chest somewhere and never use it. So we've been going through finding useful ways how to use up your redstone, and this episode is hidden stairways. You can use this for an entrance to a hidden lair or a secret basement in your house, and it's quite easy to do. Yeah, it's quite easy to do. So I've got the lever here at the moment. You can put the lever wherever you like, but basically we can open this up, and it opens up a staircase going down to your secret room. You can then close it on the inside, and it looks nice and flush from the outside. You can also get out this way, flick the lever again, and you can't tell that it was over there. I've done it with stone here just so it contrasts with the ground, because I had to build it up in the air, because obviously this is a super flat world and I didn't have enough room. So I did it with stone, but you can do it with grass or whatever material you want, the same material as you're using for the floor in your house, or sand, stone, or whatever to have out in the desert. Or do the same as me and have it set up in a cave. So we're going to just look at the redstone here first, and I'm going to show you how to do it. It's quite simple. We've got the block with the switch above it, that's all that is, and this line here just goes to the inside switch, and then we've got the pistons here which push up our blocks. We've got the pistons on the left here which pull back our stone blocks to get them out the way, and then on this side we've got the block switcher. So I'm going to get on and build it. If you didn't understand that, don't worry, we're going to go through it step by step and build it nice and simple for you guys. So we'll start doing that. Okay, so first thing we've got to remember is if you're doing it on a super flat world like me, you are going to have to do it a little bit up in the air, not necessarily this much, because the redstone is 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks deep with your surface blocks on top. So take that into an account. We're just going to build it on top so we can go underneath, and it's a little bit easier to access. The first bit we're going to build is the block switcher. Hello, Hawks. Which consists of pistons. You'll need some sticky pistons, normal pistons, your stairs, your blocks to cover up the surface with, some redstone torches, a few repeaters, and I'm using some wool because I'm building up in the air to place your redstone on. So, hello Hawks, I shall join a party later. What we're going to do is put a normal piston on top of a block. We're going to put one out. A piston here. So far we've got this shape. And then one here. Oops. Just like so. So this is what you're going to do first. And basically your stairs are going to go on here. And your block that is going to switch with the surface is going to go there. We're then going to put a repeater here. And put this on a 2-tick delay. So you're just going to left trigger on the repeater once to get it into that position. And on this side you're going to point it that way, so they're both pointing into this piston, but with only the 1 tick, just a standard 1 tick delay on that one. Then going to get another block, bring it out, put a repeater on here with a 3 tick delay, so one just from the end there. Put some redstone here, 1, 2, 3. Then he gets 3 repeaters and go 1, 2, 3. And on this one here, put your maximum delay on it. We're going to put a block here. And a block here. And a block here. And stick one piece of redstone on there. You're then going to put a torch on the end. And a torch underneath it. So that is it. What we're going to do now is we're going to get a lever. And just test it out. Put a lever there, and it switches to block. Lovely. So as you can see, it's a very simple block switcher here, going upwards. In my School of Redstone episodes, a few series back, I showed a wall-mounted block switcher. This is basically a floor-mounted block switcher. So we shall leave. So now we're going to come round to the back of the block switcher, and you're going to build a block diagonal from this repeater here, and up one in a stair fashion. You will also want one right here, the block directly below the torch here, and stick a piece of redstone on there, and stick a torch on this side here. Once we've got that, you're then going to put a block directly underneath the torch here, and out one, and then do 4 on top like so. What we're going to do is we're going to bring our redstone over here. As you can see, it will link up to this torch. This torch should be off, by the way, because it's being inverted by this piece of redstone being on, and this piece of redstone is turned on because of this torch being on. So as long as it's off, you're in the right area. Hello, Jamsman. We're going to put 2 repeaters on here as well. Feel free to pause the video at any time to keep up with it. I know it's a little bit complicated in some bits, so yeah, feel free to pause the video at any time. What we're also going to do is put 2 pistons, normal pistons, not sticky pistons, on these 2 blocks. As you can see, a redstone signal still flows through a piston, because a piston is a transparent block, so a redstone signal can still pass through. If you put a normal block there, it would cut off that redstone signal. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your surface blocks onto the pistons, followed by your stair blocks. What you're also going to want to do is put your sticky piston. You'll need a sticky piston right there, in line with your last one. And then finally we're going to come over this side, and we're going to place in a repeater in line with this torch into this block with a piston on top of it, on a 3-tick delay. So you need to click twice on it to get it there, and then as you can see, it's now pushed this across, and we have our stairway. While we're here, we might as well just build up a wall with our surface blocks. Yep, and yeah. Okay, so I just had to sleep away the night time so we could have some daytime. And what you're going to have to do is put a block underneath your piston and a block underneath your bottom stair. If you're building on the ground, you won't need to worry about that because you'll already have blocks there. And then you're going to want to do these 5 blocks. I don't need that one. These 5 blocks like that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're going to put a line of redstone down this side with 2 repeaters pointing into these blocks. The one that's in line with the piston, you're going to want to put on maximum delay. We can now spin around, and next to your normal piston here from the block switcher, you're going to put another normal piston, and then next to that you're going to put another sticky piston, and below that a sticky piston, and then another 2, and then another 2. And then what we're going to do is look up, and on the bottom 3, put a sticky piston facing upwards. I'm really hot in here, so I'm just going to get a drink. I shall be back in a moment. Okay guys, sorry about that. It is like 1,000,000 degrees in this room, so I keep having to take some breaks and cool down a little bit, get a lollipop. So, once we've done this, we can come around the back and hook these pistons up in the most redstone friendly way. And to do that, we're going to make a sort of zigzag shape. Like so. It sort of looks like a fish. And one more block right here. We're going to need 2 more repeaters, one here on maximum delay, facing downstairs, if you like, facing towards the downside of the stairs, and another one facing the same way on a 3-tick delay, so you're going to need to put it into that position there. And then lastly, we're going to put redstone here, here, and here, and your surface blocks along there, and that is completed. That is all it is. What we're going to do is we're going to test it out now by making a little frame to go around it. And hit the lever. Ta-da! And we can flick the lever again. And it opens a lovely staircase down, and yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect for. Okay, and finally, if you want to hook up two levers, like I have on my example, one when you're inside and one for the outside, there's two ways you can do it. You can do it the way that I have at the moment, which is very simply just two levers hooked up to the same one, which can cause some problems, but if you don't try and activate it, it's sort of strange. Basically, what we can do is if the outside is closed like so, if, let's say this is the outside one and this is the inside one, we're approaching it from the outside, we can open it up, and then once we're inside we can close it up, and then we can open it from the inside, and when we come out we close it. But if you, for example, go in it and close it up and someone else comes along, they can't get in, the switch doesn't do anything, which is quite handy. It's sort of a locking system, if you like. Or the other way is to hook it up to a T flip-flop. If you don't know what a T flip-flop is, I shall link it in the description below, and you can check out T flip-flop, and just hook the T flip-flop up to this lead here. So it's as easy as that. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. You guys are really enjoying this series so far, and it's fun finding useful ways to use up our redstone that we collect and never really use. So, yeah, if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm not going to ramble as much as I did last episode at the end of the episode, apart from I'm rambling now. But anyway, we're going to stop now and leave you to it. Smack that like button, subscribe if you haven't, subscribe if you're awesome, and yeah. Boo!